Hey, and welcome to Thursday Thought today. Oh, what a week, eh? Last week we were on a beach. Dylan was swimming in the sea. There were dolphins behind him. There's red kites flying, seals popping up everywhere. And this morning, my friend Kat puts a post in our fishes group, our swimming group, saying that a beach just up the road from that has had a sewage dump in the picture. Oh, and it was awful. And obviously I've got customers doing Tenby Wales this weekend and they've had a sewage dump. I'm not swimming this week because the sea's pretty goddamn awful. The autumn equinox is in. So I'm running every day instead. Dylan's back at school. There's been all the hype over the energy prices. Oh my God, what a week of I suppose, chaos / change. And I think that's today's Thursday Thought really, is a bit of reflection about change and how nothing is really as sure as change. But also how we are so adept and capable of dealing with change. It's really okay, and media sensationalization, whoa, that's big for early in the morning, seasons changing, all of those things, we can cope with it all. John's a prime example at the minute, particularly with the energy costs going up. He constantly refers to my nana, who died at 91, and until the last 7 years of her life, she didn't have central heating. She had this Caligas heater in her kitchen that when she got up in the morning, in her bed jacket and bed socks, I might add, she got up, she switched it on, and the room was south facing, so it would gather heat from that as well during the day. And then about 3 o'clock, she'd go into the living room and she'd light the fire in there. Again, not a log burner, just a little gas fire, and she'd put it on low to warm that room so that when she went in there to watch her telly later on. So central heating is, I'm talking, only not that long ago, definitely in the 000s, that central heating was a novel, and she coped until she was 91. Very, very well, I have to say. Amazing lady. Just as I've coped this week, and I've gone running every day instead of swimming. So yeah, really, I suppose today's Thursday Thought is just a bit of reflection and a bit of a reminder that we have got so much ability to bend and flex and adapt and change, and we are capable of so much if we just allow ourselves to. But nothing is as sure as change, and yes, of course, it can be scary. Yes, of course, it can be annoying, and interrupt what we have got used to as our norm. But just like if you took a sedentary job and you were an active person, you'd have to adjust your food consumption and increase your exercise and movement in other ways. Otherwise, you would start to put on weight and be unhealthy. It's exactly the same as every other situation. Yes, you do have to adapt. But gosh, you've got the ability. And you just need to make sure that environment that you're in is conducive for that. So it can be tough, but we can do it. And that's just my message today. A bit of reflection, a bit of a reminder about how resilient we are and how much we can adapt. Nothing is as sure as change. We can't be surprised by it. Hence why we aren't trees, and we can move, and we have really great brains. They're there for a reason, to enable us to do that. So we can do it, my lovely Clean Cup family. Lots of love. Happy Thursday.